Greetings, Minecrafters, and welcome to another Minecraft discussion in the woods here, at least for a while, until it's rifle season, and then G and I will have to dip and figure out a plan. Because, hunting is not allowed here in bow season, which I just found out, thankfully, or the other seasons that there are. Thankfully, the bear are protected. I was surprised about that. The caretaker does not allow bear hunting here, and this would be bear hunting nirvana because they're everywhere. They do hide during the day, thankfully. Hopefully they're sleeping. Anyway, so I forget if I said my name. My name is Kimberly Quinn, anyway, and I'm here to just enjoy this incredible atmosphere for one, and to have a really, hopefully, what is a good conversation on thoughts to things, because people so underestimate the power of the mind. And I'll tell you what inspired me. It was actually just driving back and forth to here. Now we're way back there. We're out kind of in the middle where we turn around. And I was told that this particular Inspiration Bridge area is the biggest bear crossing in the whole gigantic, acreage here, which is wild. But anyway, thoughts to things. When I drive up the Notch Road to get here, there's a house being built, and so whenever each and every time I go back and forth, I've seen the steps. And so now it's got the roof up. The shell is all there now, and not the windows or anything, but the roof. It's just all wood, and it's just looking beautiful. It's going to be spectacular. And I couldn't help thinking, driving by back and forth, that whole idea of that house had to first of all start with the person. Like, gee, I'd like to build a house. That person then envisioned what the house looked like, right? They then went to the architect who then somehow picked up on their mind's eye visual picture to be able to put it on to draft a sketch on paper, and then gave it to the builders, and then turned it into this house. It's up as far as the shell goes. I'm just thinking, like, wow, that's true for everything. Thoughts to things. Think of the power of the mind. It went from neurons firing to envisioning this house to now we can actually see it, touch it, walk in it, and climb on the roof. It's wild, absolutely wild. We think of JK Rowling. I'm such a Harry Potter fan, as many of you know. And pick any creative. You can pick anybody. Einstein, or I'm also a Da Vinci fan. Think of the great thinkers like, it just goes on and on. So JK Rowling, all that's in those books first, right? I read all of them. And the movies that, literally worldwide famous, right? And brought so much joy to people. All started with J.K. Rowling's neurons firing and coming up with something that she could see, and then she just ran with it and hashed out the 7 books, and then the movies picked up on what the book. So people don't realize thoughts to things. It's not like these things all just show up, right? We have what was created for us, which is what I'm surrounded by right now, right? And then that same creator of worlds and brooks and leaves and like I said, beautiful foliage and everything, is that all that connection, that infinitely intelligent creative connection is running through all of us, which is then how the house is up, how J.K. Rowling has written the amazing Harry Potter series, and now also the movies, and all the people, all that creativity. She wrote the books and everything, but then the people, the film crew, had to come up with all that. So the thing is to realize how incredibly powerful thoughts are. So taking that, running with it, or passing it like a torch, if we then pull that into the power of our thoughts in everyday life, think about that. J.K. Rowling's thoughts expanded. That person who's building the house, and then the architect and then the builders, and their thoughts expanded, right? So this means we got to be really careful about what we allow ourselves to envision. Think about that, right? Because literally there's like a material house down the road from we're far away from where I am now because I'm in the woods, but there's a material house that showed up by thoughts expanding. So you think of the power of that. Think about when we just allow ourselves to just ruminate in the past and waste hours of our life minutes thinking about and trying to control what's happening in the future. And it's just crazy. And so the thing is, so that's the negative way. When whatever we allow in the word is allow. When we allow that, it's the opposite of that house being built. We're creating, manifesting all that. We're attracting all that we don't want fast. If you could see how fast that house went up, man. And they also, on the more positive note, like the house and like JK Rowling's books or pick any other creative, is this is proof in the pudding, as they say, that it's not just touchy-feely, cliche, metaphysical stuff. Oh, now it's raining a lot. Okay, anyway, it's okay. We're in the woods and we can't feel it that much. And I don't care. Rain is fine. It's just the camera. Okay, so on a positive note, that really sort of illustrates, really, really illustrates the power of thoughts to things, and that we are the creators of our own existence. So allowing those thoughts, it's like the house going up, when we allow these positive thoughts, these positive heart desires about, traveling, moving somewhere new, maybe you're not satisfied with a job. You don't even have to all and out, despise it. You might not be doing it for you anymore. And to really allow the heart's desire in the good way to expand, and that new opportunity will show up. It absolutely will show up. Or that partner or the house or whatever it is that's your heart desire. We're talking about authentic heart desires, not just like I'm going to think about a bicycle and then go sit on the couch and then wait for it to show up in the yard. No. You have to envision your authentic heart's desire, and then do the work, do the effort. But man, so that inspired me to talk about the power of the mind, thoughts to things. All right, we are the creator of our own scripts, the captains of our own ships. Make it happen. This is Kimberly Quinn signing off with little G at the Notch in northern Vermont. Have a mindful day.